I imagine.
Exam results.
Exam results.
Are exams getting easier for these young people? This is an issue. In geography tests now, you're allowed to take in a sat-nav.
They need to modernise stuff, that's a problem. Like, look at maths. So I do maths, it's always like, Sally's got 3 apples in a basket and all that. You know, they need to make it so it speaks to kids, you know what I mean? So it's like, Jono's got £10 worth of credit left. He needs to download 15 ringtones at 80p each, but he needs to save 40p to one belly's bitch. You know what I mean?
Our maths book at school was Scottish maths and practice. It never seemed very Scottish. There was no... If I stab 2 gadgets, I say, how long will it take the to bleed to death?
Jimmy, can I say we've got a teenager with us tonight?
I'm moisturising.
No. Oh. Have you just done your exams?
I did, and I failed tragically, I think.
So have you just done them and now you're waiting for the results?
Yeah, I am. It's sort of like being in sort of a horrible purgatorial state.
It's like Guantanamo Bay, I imagine.
It really is.
Do you think if you fail, you'll be like working in Asda? Just something like that?
I think I would be in Summerfield,
Really?
which is my favourite of the chains, actually.
Well, have you been to Lidl? Lidl is a bargain.
Never been to Lidl. Never actually even heard of Lidl.
It's Eastern European.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nobody knows quite who runs it or where they get the stuff from.
Yeah.
But it's cheap.
So what do you think you're going to get?
Judging by last year, I got a U in politics. That means unmarkable. Probably,
unmarkable?
Literally
wow.
unmarkable.
Did you do it in crayon? When I was at school, all the boys used to go and snog and grope Julie Miller in the art closet. And, you know, they don't make teachers like Mrs Miller anymore.
They had strange qualifications in my day. They had this one called a CSE, which basically meant it's like having a sticker saying, I've done some maths.
Well, I would say, Jimmy, British teenagers do very well in pregnancy tests.
You would know a lot about that, David, wouldn't you?
There is this...
Oh, you
Sean, Peaches, Chris, what else have teenagers been talking about?
Sure, Peaches and Chris. That sounds great, like we're in a sort of teen band.
Tell you what, if you were in a teen band, you were definitely the musically talented one, Sean.
I was going to say Big Brother.
My favourites are Sam and Amanda, the twins.
The second one that went in, when you've never seen anything like me before, apart from your identical twin, who just went in.
Would you, though?
Would I? I don't like the idea of disappointing 2 women at the same time.
Carol?
Carol works as a I think, some sort of...
Gargoyle. What I do find is it's great when you get all those characters together, isn't it? You know, it's just a house full of... You know when people say, like, you've got to meet my mate, he's a right character, and they've just got a load of them in the house. It's like there's this sort of national dyslexia where the word character has replaced the word hole.
I think Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Because there's a new film out, and there's a book coming out as well.
Of course, the Harry Potter book comes out tonight at midnight.
I was doing a gig up in Edinburgh last year, and there was a kid on the front row, about 8, and so I sort of made sure I wasn't swearing and doing anything particularly rude. And I looked, about 25 minutes in, I noticed he had something under his chair, and he sat on the front row. I said, "What's that under your chair, mate?" And he pulled it out, and it was the Harry Potter book. And I said, "What's that for?" And he went, "Just in case you were Apparently in the book, in the new book, there 2 characters are going to die, and bookies are taking bets on if one of them's going to be Harry Potter. Now, I've been to the bookies. Never once has the bloke in front of me been doing a spread bet on Quidditch.
They give it away in the last book, just for Potter buffs out there.
What do they say?
Well, basically, there's a prophecy which says that Harry and...
Well, no, if it's a prophecy, you've got to say it in... There's a prophecy. Like you're a blind old man. There was a prophecy.
Anyway, there's a prophecy that
Don't
says...
do it in the proper voice.
Can I sort of whisper it? Yeah. There was a prophecy that said that if Harry faces Voldemort, both of them must die.
The prophecy.
The thing is, what does Harry Potter die? And I like the fact that if all there's 7 books, at the end he dies the last page because he's got something like a peanut allergy.
Is it the potential getting back together of William and Kate? It's sort of the royal family's attempt to get their popularity back amongst young people. So I think if the royal family actually wanted to get any popularity back, they should behave like a proper monarch again. The Queen, you know, leading us into battle. That's when I see the Queen in Iraq on a white stallion going, "Come on, lads,
know something about Kate's mother using the word... She was running Buckingham Palace and she used the word toilet instead of lavatory when she said she was going for a dump. And they kind of thought, you're not posh enough.
And she said to the Queen, don't go in there for a bit.
Apparently Woolworths are designing a Will and Kate pick and mix set. And I thought that pick and mix reminds me of the royal family in that you never realise how expensive it is until you see it and you go, f***ing hell, I'm putting Prince Philip back, you can f*** off.
This is the mug that the Woolies have designed. They've got all the stuff ready in case they get engaged.
He looks like he's wearing lipstick.
You're wearing eyeliner, you big...
It's not eyeliner, it's guy-liner.
I'm hardly wearing any makeup. You're wearing quite a lot. You've got quite a lot of eyeliner on as well.
F*** you.
MySpace, Facebook, all those things. It's a way for young people to sort of get to know each other.
Why are you two holding hands?
I'm holding
behind the
his
desk?
hand and he looks uncomfortable.
I'm all right.
It's just friendly. It's just friendly. We're just friends.
That hand has touched Abby Titmus.
Whose hasn't?
But that's the nice thing about MySpace is that people are asked to be your friends and then you can either accept or deny them. It's that brutal. You just deny them. It's fantastic if you could do that in real life. If people just came up to you at a party, having quite a nice conversation with somebody else, just tried to strike up a conversation with you, deny! Deny! That's what you're saying about the Queen. That would just be fantastic.
There's a new one called Second Life.
I did a gig on Second Life, a virtual gig on Second Life, yeah.
You did a gig in another big world? What's going on?
All right, Grandad, don't cry.
Why did you do that? You're not funny in real life, a computer.
I thought it might help.
Computer Jimmy Carr! Even shitter than the real thing! Because at least people laugh at your ugly face. You take that away. Don't go, you hate him. Oh, you're milking it now. Yeah. It's friendly banter.
OK, this picture represents grandmothers, and it's a poll with a whole question. 7% of grandmothers have recently what?
Gotten up early and then fallen asleep on the couch like they do every f***ing day.
Sellotaped a pound coin to a birthday card. And then inside written, there you are, buy yourself a CD.
I've recently knocked someone over on one of those motorised carts. There's a whole pimp my thing culture going on with grannies now. Like, they're all paid, they're getting go faster stripes on them.
Those aren't go faster stripes, they're varicose veins. It involves water.
Water skied.
Swum.
Swum, you're devilishly close. It's a special type of swimming.
Drown! 7% of drown! That's a special type of swimming.
A type of swimming.
A type of swimming.
But not a swimming move.
Do you mean a stroke?
Had a float. Had a float.
Can you please stop getting... You're getting so annoyed.
What is it? What is it? What is the answer? What is it? Tell us, 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 tell us the answer! What is it? I've gone skinny dipping, yes. Yes, that's the answer.
Yes, 7% of grandmothers have recently been skinny dipping. No one gets a point.
I still want the point.
I don't know if you noticed, but David Walliams just cheated.
Day.
Sellotaped a pound coin to a birthday card. And then inside written, there you are, buy yourself a CD.
I've recently knocked someone over on one of those motorised carts. There's a whole pimp my thing culture going on with grannies now. Like, they're all paid, they're getting go faster stripes on them.
Those aren't go faster stripes, they're varicose veins. It involves water.
Water skied.
Swum.
Swum, you're devilishly close. It's a special type of swimming.
Drown! 7% of drown! That's a special type of swimming.
A type of swimming.
A type of swimming.
But what a swimming move.
Do you mean a stroke?
Had a float. Had a float.
Can you please stop getting... You're getting so annoyed.
What is it? What is it? What is the answer? What is it? Tell us, 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 tell us the answer! What is it?
I've gone skinny dipping, yes! Yes, that's the answer!
Yes, 70% of grandmothers have recently been skinny dipping. No one gets a point.
I still want the point.
I don't know if you noticed, but David Walliams just cheated.